All right, y'all, what's up? We got some breaking news. Uh, Stigmatism in My Soul, Gumby Publishing. The podcast was sold, and myself, Sean Gumby, we did not wish to slander or libel anybody as it relates to what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about actual court documents, which are public records, which are available to everybody in the world. So, Diddy got some good news today. Sean Combs, everybody knows him as Puffy. You may know him as Diddy. He got some good news today. Certain parts of a federal lawsuit filed against him today by a person by the name of Rod Jones. Rodney Jones, they call him Little Rod, filed a $30 million lawsuit against Diddy, alleging sexual assault. He wasn't paid for contributions on Diddy's album. I guess Diddy did an album called Love. Rodney Jones says that he didn't get paid on that album. He was drugged. He was groped. Diddy made him clean the bathroom while Diddy took a shower in a clear glass shower. He was sexually groped in his anus. He was drugged, woke up in the bed with other sex workers, and this is all alleged in a $30 million lawsuit filed against Diddy. His son Justin Combs was also a defendant, and I think the Christina Karam, she's the CEO of Universal Music, and Sir Lucian Grange, who was the former Motown CEO. Also a girl by the name of Ethiopia Habtemariam. So, the judge in the case dismissed 5 of Jones's 9 claims against Combs. A New York judge has dismissed many of producer Rodney Little Rod Jones' claims against Diddy per court documents. In the 73-page filing, Jones alleged that Combs sexually harassed, drugged, and threatened him when he worked on Combs' Love album from September 2022 to November 2023. It's about 14 months. The music producer also alleged that Combs and others that Combs hired sexually assaulted him. Diddy filed a motion to dismiss. The judge's name is J. Paul Oetken. He granted the motion in part and denied in part on Monday. Now, Rodney Jones filed a RICO. Check this out. This is the judge ruling. Jones's RICO, Racketeer Influence and Corruption Organizations Act allegation was dismissed. As the judge noted, he failed to prove there was a connection between Combs and his enterprises alleging racketeering conduct and Jones not receiving payment for his work on the Love album. This is what the judge wrote. The court cannot identify any such casual link. The defendant's alleged sex, drug, and gun trafficking activities did not foreseeably or naturally preclude defendant from honoring their recording contract with Jones. So what they're saying is that, the fact that he filed a RICO charge against Puff had nothing to do with performance on paying on the contract for his work and his contribution to the album. Jones also sued Puffy Combs and Combs' chief of staff over an alleged violation of the Trafficking Victims Protection Act, which bans the use of threats of force, fraud, and coercion to cause the person to engage in sexual and Commercial Sex Act. Those claims against Combs Global were dismissed. However, Judge Oken did not dismiss the allegation that Combs or Karam, writing that Jones's lawsuit includes several specific examples of incidents Diddy allegedly recruited or enticed Jones to solicit and perform sex acts with commercial workers, and allegedly transported Jones across state and international borders to do so. So he didn't dismiss, the judge did not dismiss that claim as far as involving Rodney Jones in sex acts. Rodney Jones claimed he was drugged during the alleged instances and often woke up in bed with sex workers. He alleged that when he lived with Combs while working on the album, he was subject to constant, unsolicited, and unauthorized groping and touching for commercial purposes. He alleged that Diddy made promises to his career, Jones's career, and finances to get Jones to accept the unwanted conduct. Jones specifically accused Puffy of sexual assault, claiming he touched and groped him, providing specific instances of unwanted sexual contact. For example, he alleged that Diddy drugged and slept with him in Combs' Miami home in February of 2023. Judge Oken ruled that Jones's sexual assault claims were sufficient to state a plausible claim and did not dismiss the allegation. The judge also decided not to dismiss Jones's premises liability claim, which was based on Jones's allegation that he was sexually assaulted multiple times on Combs' properties. Judge Oken noted that Diddy had both possession and control of the premises, so he did not dismiss those charges. However, because Jones did not adequately plead that he suffered severe emotional distress, his claim of negligent and intentional infliction of emotional distress against Diddy was dismissed. Lastly, Jones's breach of contract claims stemming from his allegations that he wasn't paid for his work on the album, they got dismissed. The judge pointed to, New York statute of frauds that says a contract that can't be performed within 1 year is unenforceable unless it is in writing. Although the defendant's portion couldn't be performed in a year, Jones and Combs' team appeared to have an oral agreement. This is also an interesting part. I guess Jones's lawyer wasn't acting right in the court. Also in the court documents, the judge issued a warning to Jones's lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, due to his unsettling conduct, adding, Blackburn's filings are replete with inaccurate statements of law, conclusory allegations and accusations, and inappropriate and ad hominem attacks on opposing counsel. And then Blackburn comes out of court and says it's a win and that he's looking forward to the discovery. So this is good news for Puff, man. This has got to be good news for Puff. Now, this kid filed, Rodney Jones filed 9 lawsuits against Puffy. 5 got thrown out. 4 were not dismissed. But what I think this does is this gives Diddy's defense team some ammunition to attack this guy's credibility. And I wonder if, well, obviously he's probably going to be somebody that takes the stand against Puff when Puff goes to trial. His trial is scheduled, I think, for May the 5th. So his trial is coming up soon. So just wanted to get this out to y'all. Peace.